Morning class, this is Sonal, your social science teacher. I hope you all are doing very good. Today we will revise block 23, Finding Directions. Be ready with all your essentials. And if you have a magnetic compass with you, keep it with you. If you don't have, you can download it on your phone also. So let's revise block 23. Study the block thoroughly and pause the video, study the block and come back again to answer my questions. Questions are: which is a better way to give directions, left, right or north, south, and why? Which is the better way to give directions? Cardinal directions is a better way, or by giving left and right? Next question is: can we always use them? Which direction can we always use? Right and left or north and south? Next question: when can we use left and right? When can we use north and south? If you know the answers, answer by yourself, or if you have any confusion, you can read the block again and answer these questions after reading. So, north, south, east and west is a better way to give directions. Means cardinal directions are better to tell someone. And why? Because these directions are fixed and do not change with the changing position of a person. So we can always use cardinal directions. And when we can use left and right? We can use left and right when everyone is looking in the same direction. North-south can be used in any situation because these directions do not change. In this picture you can see left and right direction change with the changing position of a person. Now you need to understand that right will be east, left will be west, top side north and bottom side is south. And you already know right and left, your right hand and left hand. So now you need to solve these puzzles. Circle the vehicles that are driving right. You can't circle them. So only answer that which vehicles are driving right. Let's observe. So this green is driving right. And this pink is also, and purple. So green, pink and purple are driving right. In this way you can learn right and left directions, and other cars are going left side. Next is cardinal directions. So see the picture carefully. In this picture here you can see right side is a castle, left side spider, and top side is a bat, and bottom side there is a coffin. So you need to answer Dracula's castle is in east or north, and the spider is in south or west, the bat is west or north, the coffin is east or south. See the picture carefully and answer these questions. So Dracula's castle is in east and the spider is in west. The bat is in north and the coffin is in south. These are cardinal directions. And you need to solve these questions also. I'm zooming the pictures. Answer these questions. Second picture is: put your finger on the man, walk to the flower. You are going right or left? You will go left when you put your finger on the man and walk to the flower. Next is: put your finger on the cow, walk to the house. You are going to south side, from north to south when you put your finger on the cow and walk to the house. Next is: put your finger on the flower, walk to the man. So you are going east side. Next is put your finger on the house. Walk to the cow. You are going north side. Now answer, how can we find fixed directions? So to find fixed directions, we need to find something fixed like east, west, north or south. For example, if we know north, so we can know that opposite side will be south, right side is east and left is west. So we can find other directions if we know one direction, one fixed direction like east, west, north or south. Now answer, in which direction does the sun rise? If you stand facing the sun, then which direction is behind and left and right of you? So as you know, the sun rises in the east. So when we stand facing the direction in which the sun rises, we are actually facing the east direction. So when we are facing the east direction, then west is behind us, north is to our left and south is to our right. And how will you find directions in the evening? You need to imagine that this girl is facing the west direction where sun sets, because sun sets in the west. So if this girl will face the west direction or the direction where sun sets, so in the evening we can find other directions when we know the west direction. How? So face side will be west, back side will be east, right will be north and left side will be south. In this way we can find directions in the evening with the help of the sun. Now answer, what will be the direction behind you if the morning sun is to your left? What's the answer? You take your time, you can draw on your notebook and then answer. So the direction will be north if the morning sun is in our left. See the picture carefully and imagine if you are standing in the center of this picture. If the morning sun is in our left, means east in our left, so west is in our right and behind is north and front will be south. So behind will be north if the morning sun is in our left. Now in this picture you can see a magnetic compass. Magnetic compass is a special instrument. This is useful because when the compass is held in the correct position, the needle always points toward the north, and once we know the north direction, we can know other directions. And it does not depend on the sun or stars. We can know directions in any situation. Even in a closed room, we can know the direction with the help of a magnetic compass, because the needle of magnetic compass always points toward the north. So when we know north, we can know that opposite side will be south, right will be east and left will be west. So in this way, a magnetic compass is useful for us. And so how is a compass useful? How can we use a compass to find the fixed direction? Do you know other ways? A compass is useful in helping us to find directions in any situation because its reading is not dependent on the time of the day, such as the sun or pole star. The compass needle always points toward the north. We can find the other directions once we know where north is. Now answer, think of situations when you will need a compass to find directions. So what's your answer? We will need a compass to find directions when we are in a closed room And when the signs of the nature are not visible, such as the sun or pole star, travelers and explorers, such as sailors and mountaineers who climb mountains, use a compass to find directions while traveling in mountains or across seas. Sailors sail across the sea, so they need a compass because sun is not visible every time when there is cloudy weather or at night. So sailors, mountaineers can use compass. Now think and answer that why a sailor or explorer would need a compass. So did you know of this block? Read, did you know of this block? There are a number of other methods to find directions, such as observing the polar star, using a watch or a sundial. People in the early times used to rely on the sun and stars to find directions. And how we can know the directions? By observing polar star, because polar star or north star always visible in north direction. So when we know north, we can also know other directions. And this is a sundial. People in the early times used to rely on the sun and stars to find directions. With the help of shadow and numbers written on it, they would be able to find directions. So this sundial belong to our past. This is very old. And this is your writing work for today. How is a magnetic compass useful? And next question is, how does the rising sun and evening sun help us to find directions? Complete your work, revise the block properly. If you have any doubt, you can ask. And revise all blocks properly and be ready for your test on Saturday. Take care everyone. God bless.